Alright, what's going on, guys? We are in the lowboy again, and today we're just gonna go get a bus. We're on Joint Base Elmendorf Richardson, where I was actually stationed for a little bit, and yeah, so we're gonna go get this thing hooked up. It's around the corner here, so I'll see you guys when we get there, and yeah, we'll go get it and get it done. Alright, well, we just got to this bus here. You can see it back there. I'm not backed up all the way to it. They put a traffic triangle there, so we gotta move that out the way. Alright, so we'll just finish backing up to it here. We're gonna just grab our remote. Got a couple things to do before we actually get hooking up on it. Turn on our strobes. Pop that out. That way traffic can see us there. So I always like to start a little bit away, that way we can see what the front of the bus is going to do. So we'll go ahead and get our axle taken back. The trailer is in the position we want it in. Go ahead and check this thing out. So they said it just started running. So let's see if we can get it fired up. Maybe we can drop it on. Apparently there is a battery switch somewhere. So we gotta go find that. After closer inspection and calling the contact, this bus does not have a master switch. It is completely dead. So we do not know how much air is in it. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go ahead and get the winch hooked up to it. And see if she has enough air to get her up on the deck. If not, then we'll have to run an air line to it. So. So next thing, we're just gonna grab our chain. Gonna be using, it's gonna be this one here. All right. winch back in. Grab it, move. Go ahead and get tightened up on it and we'll start winching. We just gotta check and make sure that that we got enough air to get the brakes released and get it going where we want it. So this thing is completely dead, and he said it might still be in gear, but the brakes released, sounds like, so we're moving. The nice thing about this truck is that it does have a remote, but what I think we're gonna do is idle it up on our truck and then start winching it up. So basically we can just sit inside and pull it up the deck there. So we'll do that, idle our truck up, that way the winch pulls a little faster. And all right, so we just got our truck idled up, that way the winch will pull us up a little bit faster. And yeah, so we'll go jump back in this bus. What I'm gonna do first, see how well we're lined up. So it looks like we need to come over this way a little bit. That way we're on the deck all the way on either side. So we'll check this other side here. It looks like we'll be all right, but we're gonna get out and watch it a couple times, and yeah. So we get this thing winched up. All right, so we're gonna stop there, get out and check. So yeah, we're barely kissing there, which is all right. That's what that skid plate is for. Yeah, we're way over. So yeah, we gotta bring this, we gotta get the bus to go that way. So we'll do that. All right, so we're gonna stop there. I think we're on a good line there, so we're gonna get out and check everything. We're gonna get out, check our rear end. So yeah, we're on a good line there. Our duals are gonna come up. Might still have to go over just a little bit, but what I want to check is this rear end back here. So yeah, so we're getting close. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw some blocks of wood under the tires to basically pick the track or the bus up. So we'll keep on winching. All right, so we got the wood down. What we got to do here is I'm actually picking the bed up. Just a little. Have to move that out of the way. So basically what we're just gonna put that piece of wood up underneath our deck. Just like that. Same thing on the other side. Put the deck down. start winching again, and it should pick up the rear end of this bus, which it's doing. So that's what we want. All right, so we'll stop there because you see that piece just rose up, so we don't want that catching on anything. All right, so now you see that we're, yep, good to go. All right, so we're just gonna check and make sure we're good everywhere once again, and then we'll get her the rest of the way up. All right, so we're maintaining a good line. We're almost up at the top of the deck. It's a little crooked, but it's not too much to worry about it. It's not hanging off or anything. We've got all 6 tires on the deck, so I'm just gonna keep winching this bad boy up to where we want it, and then we'll tie her down. So I usually winch, but this is gonna fold up, so we'll get it kind of close to that. But I want to make sure our overhang isn't too much back here. And then I also check my hole alignment for my chain pockets. And I'll show you why we do that. So let's see how far up we're going to get it. And then speaking of chain pockets, we want to check and see how far this axle is away from the 2 that we're going to go to. So we got a little room to work with. So let's check our rear chain pockets again. So it looks like we're sitting right on the one that we want. So what I might end up doing is just running this back a little bit. To where we want it. Make sure we're checking our overhang. And again, we're not really hanging over there. So that's about where I want it, right there, as far as deck alignment. So we'll check, see how far we are. Okay. So I think we're just gonna keep it there. I like where the chain pockets are positioned, and like I said, I'll show you guys why, especially on these rears. It makes a hell of a world of a difference on these buses. So let's go ahead and set the brakes and get her lifted up. All right, so axle is set back to the rear position. I'm gonna go ahead and chain it down. So what I do is I run the chain from the axle and I'll cross chain it so it'll go from here to over there. That one will come from there to over here. And then, yeah, so let's get the front done first. Then we'll work on that rear. So now that we got that the front end chain down, I'll show you guys how we chain down the rear. This is how I chain it down. So the first thing you want to check are these valve stems. So that's going to come right across the top. That chain will come right across the top of that. This one's on the outside, so we got to try to get our chain underneath of it, if that makes sense. Then again, yeah, we're gonna want to get our chain underneath of that, just so we don't break it or damage it. So let's check our valve stem position on the other side. So yeah, so both of these are out there. This one's down here, that one's up there. Our chain's gonna come right across the top of that. So we'll go ahead and get the rears tied down, and I'll show you how we'll do that. So what I grabbed was that chain. Don't like being on this side of the truck. Okay, so we'll take the tail, put it there, then we'll run the chain up and through the duals there, and then we'll run it back around on the other side. What we'll do is we'll grab, just got caught in here, grab a little extra. That way we can kind of get a V out of it. I don't know if you can see that. And what that's gonna do, basically it's gonna create a V, but it's gonna keep this chain low so we're not dinging off any of this stuff here. All right, so we got the other one hooked up on the other side. We got that ran around the valve stem over there. Basically what I do is I try to find the center point of this V, which is right about there, to where it's gonna come down and pull evenly on that. Not necessarily the center, but just hook it in on this chain here. Look at that. Give it a tug. So yeah, it's gonna tighten down real good on that one. I'll just check the other side there. You give it a tug. Make sure that's in there because it pops out. So yeah, it's a little loose. So actually, you see our V there. See how it's loose on the bottom? We need to change that up. We'll probably have to grab lower. But we'll get this figured out, and then we'll start binding her down. Well, we got her bounded down. She's ready to go down the road. And last thing we gotta do is just pick up our blocks and the triangles off the bus that's behind us. Slide those in there. Just pick those up. So we'll get those picked up and we'll get out of here. All right, so we are dropping this bus right now. We got it back to the spot where they want it. So we're gonna go ahead and get it unchained and get it off of here. So we'll go ahead and get that done and see you guys when we're finished with that. Alrighty guys, so we just pulled away from this bus. It's in its final resting place, at least for us. So we're gonna go ahead and get cleaned up. No damage, nothing went wrong. That's a good tow, and that's how you tow a bus pretty much. But told you guys we had some bigger, better things that we were gonna be doing on the channel. So I hope you guys are telling your friends about it. Or if you're a tower yourself, drop a comment, let me know how you guys will do it, if I'm doing anything wrong. There's a million ways to do it. It's just one of the ways that I do it. Just gonna go ahead and start cleaning up here. That's the remote right there. So yeah, I mean, hope you guys are enjoying the content. Putting it out just to share what I do. And it's just one of those things where either you like it or you don't like it. But I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it. This is just how life is for us up here in Alaska. We do this kind of stuff on a daily, especially in the summertime, where you do a lot of motor coaches, buses, motorhomes, stuff like that. But yeah, so appreciate you guys for stopping by, checking it out. And as always, like, smash that subscribe button. Please, please, please. Let's make this channel bigger and better. I can't do that without you guys. And like I said, if you guys are showing interest, I'm still putting that content. I've got to, starting up the channel. We've got a fairly decent amount of interest, I guess, for just starting up. So that's why I continue to put out content. But I feel like I'm blabbing on right now. But yeah, like I said, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, give us a share, shout out, whatever, and see you in the ditch.